Hello? Right. Gothic says he can't be here today, he's feeling ill, so, yeah. Just want to say, scared the shit out of you? Honestly, are you not used to it at this point? But, good reaction, I think, to BGM's song there. That was a good one. Change the text. Oh, yes. Yes, I need to change that text, don't I? That's about center. What should the bottom text say?
What about that? Okay, now it's working. For
Well,
some reason,
hello.
oh,
Oh, there you are. Hello.
yeah, I didn't have my mic muted on like naturally, but apparently Jitsy's mic had it on the mute setting, so yeah.
Okay.
But it should be all good now. Yeah, I've been waiting for BGM's thing to release for ages. Apparently the live stream that he saved in the Sun list only processed for 12 hours. So basically he has the first 12 hours, but then the rest of like the extra 8 hours he spent on it is vanished into the ether.
Yes, so YouTube stops saving after, I think, 12 hours. The idea being, because, I mean, if they didn't do that, then people would have just never-ending live streams that spam YouTube with endless, useless data that clogs up their data storage centers, so
Yeah, but
you
like
can
I feel
understand
like they
why.
could just have it like a second file for the same stream, like stream part A and stream part B, 12 hours each.
Maybe. That's the way YouTube
It
chooses to do
saves it saves it being lost completely.
it. Well, then they'd be doing if they were doing that, they wouldn't solve that problem. They'd still be saving potentially a bunch of useless data from people who just want to spam it with whatever.
I mean, wouldn't that just like I don't know. I feel like that just if the incentive, like it feels like the whole because these guys are doing something bad, let's ruin it for everyone else kind of thing.
Well, do you have a better
It's like,
solution?
because these select few have spammed the thing, now no one can stream for X amount of hours.
Well, how would you solve that then? How can you make a
Well,
system that will stop bad streams from going on forever and allow good streams to go on for as long as they want? I don't see a good, easily implementable way of sorting that out. Anyway,
anyways, I feel like that 12 hours is still too small. I feel like 24 hours should be the cap.
that still wouldn't be long enough for me. Anyway.
Or have you streamed longer than 24?
Yes, 36 is my record.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Something to keep in mind. I might also mention to BGM whenever they're streaming next that should they want to they should stop the stream and start again after like 10 hours.
Yeah.
To minimize the loss.
Okay. So today marks pretty much the end of the second week of the second month, which is pretty much exactly the halfway point. We've got a month and a half left to go. We've been working on this for a month and a half. And I think we're on track. I think we're doing all right. Has there been any updates since last time that I might have missed?
Not that I'm aware of.
Not on my own.
Okay. No, I wasn't sleeping for any of those 36 hours. I was working. So that's going to be towards the end of the tax breaks, when I really wanted to have it finished in time for that week's new content stream. So I just worked and worked and worked until it was finished. That's about it. I should go back and rewatch like the end of one of those streams just to go back and review my mindset at that time. I think that'll be quite interesting.
Well, if it only captured 12 hours, it's not like it'll capture the last.
Oh no,
part of
no,
it.
I was aware. I was aware of that problem. I was splitting my streams, so we're all
sweet. Right. So we can just see the gradual fatigue, just cascade.
If you want to sit there for 36 hours, sure. Right. So does anyone need any help with anything? Any slides for you, Vul, or any writing advice for you, Hazy?
Not sure about writing advice. Let me just quickly review. I'm just currently multitasking. I'm just finishing up what I was doing before stream started. On prompt crafting. So is this referring to the slides or the main section when you mention writing style? Do you mean?
Well,
I've written in a planning doc, or
I gave writing style as just an example of something that I could help with. I mean, it could be anything really. Because I remember last stream we went and outlined in the slides what we wanted to cover. Made all of this really. Right. So we can try and expand these a bit more. We can try and write an actual script for it. Just whatever needs to be done, really.
I'm just looking through my to-dos, to do things, and I'm just trying to think like the sorting of the files. Like I feel like the amount that I've sorted is the bulk of it. I think I could navigate and reference things for the most part without continue doing that, but I don't want to leave on the back burner again too long. But I'm just trying to think of these other things that I could start in the meantime that don't necessarily need the sorting, like testing collabs, which I can just do in the background to see if they still work, and if they do, I can because I feel like ones that no longer work might not be worth mentioning potentially, unless they have like relevance to a more modern one that does work.
Okay.
Like clip draw, like some of these will be on the timeline, so I need to work out which ones still work and if I can like link those in those slides. Or like mention that there is a link that, and then look in the thread for links related to what's shown on the timeline, kind of thing, because it's not like people can click the links during the stream. So
okay,
but at least it'll prove as a I don't know, in case I forget to do the thing in the post or something, I can like link it in thread for any that ask, or people can ask question and answers. But yeah, experiment with music generation.
A copy of the slides beforehand, or like a link to them?
So just before the presentation goes live, yes, we can. I can't remember exactly how we did it last year. Certainly after the presentation, we make the slides public. So if anyone wants to go and click links, they can do that. I can't quite remember if we did it releasing slides ahead of time.
Okay, I think I know what I want to try and do today. One of the things is compile numerous tips and tricks discovered over the years of various techs. I feel like I can try and write all of those down for each of the ones I can do, and then add them to the relevant slides.
Okay. And is that something that I just need to leave you to do? Is there?
Yeah, I should be able to do that just fine. Because like they're like tips and tricks that like I've discovered, and it's like, okay, Clipper, write down all the things that I know, and it's like,
yeah, I'm not saying I have to write it for you, but if there's any way I can help you formulate your thoughts or something.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise I'm just probably going to be at the bottom here making some more of these "Is it AI?" quizzes.
Yeah, I feel like those are fun. But if anything, I could help you out with that section.
Writing your segments is more important. So I mean, this is just a fun thing to do at the end.
What I mean is that
I wouldn't be doing this if I had anything better to do.
But all I need to do is just prompt it, and then I can continue doing what I'm doing while that's running in the background. So if you need more images...
I don't think I need any more images right now. So I think your time is best spent gathering your thoughts and actually writing your script. And as you say, that's something that's more down to you. But again, I'm not doing anything majorly important right now, so if you need my help with anything, just shout at me and that's fine.
Okay. Right. I'm just dawdling at this point. I don't need this open. Okay. I'll sort that out later. Let's see. I'll bring up a notepad just so I can... Actually, no. I think I should do it in the doc so that way I have a more thing I can reference that reference in the local files. Let's see. Where do I slot it?
This is quite
under
impressive.
sorting process.
May as well put the radio on then if we're probably working now.
It's too bright.
That's a bit too loud.
Oh, I should. So, for like the tips and tricks section, like
I need to turn.
I've been going over it, and it feels like that I've basically written a tutorial, but without the important parts.
Okay.
Like for running Soviet's SVC. A little bit like that.
Not necessarily a bad thing, but go on.
On the other hand, we don't have like an equivalent like video presentation for 4.0. Like Gothic had one for like 3.0.
Mm-hmm.
And
but that was mostly for training, yeah.
There's one for inference too, but it's like old and it might have been pulled down. I don't remember which one was pulled down, but yeah.
Well, one of my things that I have on my to-do list is various tutorials, so I could probably make up one for use on Google Colab. Like if I can do one for Colab, maybe you could do one for local.
Right. The other half of that is I don't really know if the local one works, like the one in the zip release, because like there's at least one person in the thread who tried to use it and it hasn't worked for them.
The zip release?
Yeah, the one on GitHub.
The one I downloaded ages ago worked fine. I mean, I've got it running locally. So, did a newer one break or something?
Well, I have released a different version and I've made some changes to like the dependencies. But
okay.
Yeah, I don't actually know if it works.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of like me with all the various collabs I still need to test. Is that I don't know if all of them work. Which I imagine, like, at least a large majority of which.
I mean, it works on my machine, but I don't know if it works on anybody else's machine.
Hmm. Alright, most of the tricks I can recall are mostly voice work, like, I had a text document ages ago that actually had tips relating to, like, both 15 AI and TalkNet. Oh, hush you, miss.
So anyways, I was wondering, like, would it be a good idea to, like, make a local tutorial for 4.0 just so we can refer to that in the slides?
Yeah.
How much extra effort is that going to be for you?
I don't think it's much. It's just a question of, like, how much should I be splitting between that tutorial and the slides? Like,
right, so what would you remind me, what would you cover in this hypothetical separate tutorial? Just running it?
Basically how to install it and run it.
Right. Yes, I think talk through of how to install and run it is not in the scope of this presentation that we're doing here. This is more a show off what you can do and some tips and tricks for it. So in that sense, yes, I think it would make sense to have a separate tutorial for it, if it wouldn't be too much for you. I don't. How far along are you with all of your stuff? I gather you've written most of it. Is that right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's. I would consider it like almost done, like 90%. Just like revisions need to be done.
All right.
In terms of, I feel like there would be some kind of overlap in the material that you would want to cover in the tutorial versus this presentation.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, yeah. So the answer is yes. I'm happy for you to make that.
Okay.
Is that it? Aha! I found one of the things. Wait, was that 412? No, I'm pretty sure that... No, that was for 15 AI. Okay. Some of those might work for normal. At this point, should I even do like tips and tricks for 15 AI just because of how... Hey, look at these tips and tricks that you could use once a year for about 2 weeks.
I guess one concern would be that, like, if there were new versions of 15, like the same tips might not necessarily be applicable.
Well, I think all of these would work with it. I don't think that they would necessarily stop, like the whole stuttering and being able to like make gasping noises and stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure that non-vocals will remain a thing. I doubt that 15 would really seek to remove that.
He might not remove it, but he might like change the way that you produce them, because we have like no idea what he's been doing behind the scenes, really.
I mean, what we've seen on his last update with the whole test site, like nothing had changed since the previous one, so I don't expect that what's happened from then until now is going to be that significant. Like, at least in terms of changing methods, and like, I don't expect it to be an overhaul, you know?
Right. The other thing is, I guess...
But the only thing that I'm saying is that not so much that these tips might not work in the future, it's just like it's up for so little time that there's not as much opportunity to use these tips and tricks, you know?
You'd also like want to produce examples, ideally, right?
Pardon?
Examples for like applying the tips and tricks, like for getting certain sounds.
Yeah, like for one of the tips I have here is how to get less emphasis on words, and that's merging a similar word with the word afterwards. So like, instead of to panic, you would put to panic. and that would like lessen the pronunciation, although at risk of like kind of making it sound a bit faster. Like instead of to panic, it's to panic. Because sometimes the to can have too much pronunciation. So to panic and to panic. And I suppose that comes with its own like thing of certain accents pronounced in a certain way in different parts of the world, and it gets complicated really quickly. I'll add these here anyways. Still wonder what the relation is about the whole stutter method. Like if because a lot of mentions of it use square brackets, but some of them don't and just use commas and apostrophes. I'm curious what the significance of either is, if there's a real difference. Don't think I ever got around to testing it thoroughly enough to determine that. When 15 comes back on, I'll need to remember to test that.
Would you say this is a fair image comparison? And can you tell me which one's the AI?
Hold on. Is this in the panel?
Yeah, in the slides. Very, very bottom. Or you can look at the screen of the stream.
Okay, so this is, one of them is real and one of them's AI?
Yep, the two pinkies. Who's the real pinky?
Okay, like real as in like drawn by an artist?
Yes.
I'd say the left one is artist drawn.
Okay, and do you think it's...
I would say that too.
Yep, and you are correct. Would you say this is a fair comparison of two pictures?
Yeah, I only know immediately because I've been using it so much. Like,
yeah.
I can recognize the shading that the right one uses. Like, that just screams it. And I don't know, but the left one is very AI-ish.
Yes, that's why I selected it.
It's a good comparison. Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Because there's also some weirdness going on, like with like. It almost looks like artifacting near her hoof. Those little, what I assume are like flowers or something.
It's a cake, but yeah.
Yeah, but overall, that's a good image to use.
Okay.
So that'll throw off some people. I'm looking forward to people seeing this section.
I'm trying to. I have a severe lack of anything that could be feasibly drawn by an artist, like as in it's not just a photo of a horse.
Right.
So if you have any spare capacity, I could use something along those lines.
I can browse through a bunch of my older images when I used Astra's one, which are more similar to the actual ponies in question. So.
Perhaps, yeah. I think what I'll also do on my other monitor is just have a look through some stuff. And just pick pictures that look nice.
Great, I'm gonna have to remove all of those. A lot of my bookmarks on the side are now debunked because I moved all of my AI stuff straight into like from all the mass sorting that I've done, half of my shortcuts are no longer functional. I need to remember to sort that out as well. I'll sort pony AI.
So I'm just looking for any art that looks like it could be replicated by AI. So yeah, I'm not searching for anything in particular. I'm going through everything basically on Derpy Buru, and I'm just picking out anything that catches my fancy. There's something that looks good and could be AI replicated.
Yeah, if I can manage to find a like a good quality AI generated pony for you to then look up, you might have better luck at
Yeah, I'm not sure which way round is the best way to do it. Could work either way.
Yeah, I feel like depending on the quality of the AI art, it would help you find a similar artist-drawn artwork of similar quality, but without a basis of quality to compare, you might have struggles. Man, I fucking hate thumbnails sometimes, because like, I found an image that's AI generated, and then all of a sudden, oop, it's gone because all these thumbnails generate and moves everything down. I just had it before. Not using novel AI. I feel like we've already used a lot of novel AI in the slides, so I want to try and avoid that. Where are the ponies? Nope, those are novel AI again.
You're tuned in to Horse Radio, the only radio station guaranteed to bring peace to the Middle East.
That's going to be an issue. It's going to need to be one without viewing the cutie mark, probably.
Yep.
Because that's just going to... A lot of these are really good, but like as soon as you see the cutie mark, it's like, dang it.
I can try and position the picture such that cutie marks are cropped out, if it's sufficient.
Like, I don't know what AI this was specifically, because I've forgotten. I've marked it as grad AI. But here's a Flutters that like is pretty good, but it's For
Yeah.
the AI, once you see the cutie mark, yeah.
Yeah, I can't crop that out.
Yeah, and then there's novel AI. I think this is... Yeah, it is, because it ends in S and then the seed. There's this one.
Why are all of these with buds? The AI likes drawing buds, or is that the only thing you want to generate?
I think these ones were this one was horse Fluttershy presenting hindquarters. So those ones were specifically prompted.
Alright. Well, we definitely don't want hindquarters to be the focus for this
But that
little
one
game.
was the first one, the top one there that was flutters, that was just laying in meadow. So none of those were specifically prompted. Okay, I think all of these are just... I think all of these are novel AI. Okay, I must have done... Must be in a different folder.
Okay. Well, I've picked out a few options. I'll post them in the chat and you can see if any of them take your fancy. Ones that I think AI could do a decent job of replicating.
I thought that one was AI for a second, but then I realized it has a watermark on it, so it's clearly not.
Wait, which one has a watermark? Did I miss something?
I found this Trixie in my downloads.
Oh, okay.
That I thought was AI initially until I saw the watermark.
Okay. I could crop out that watermark.
See if you can look up the artist. That might have similar works of his that you could use as a image to use as a... Yeah.
One of the only times where a watermark was actually helpful.
Yeah.
No. BATRICK doesn't correspond to any tags. Let's try reverse image searching.
It's Hat Trick, I think.
Oh, Hat Trick.
Is it? Or is it Patrick? What? Yeah, that's a weird symbol there. It looks like it...
No, okay. I'm just gonna reverse image search.
Yeah, good idea.
Plot twist, it's an AI generated image with the watermark over it.
Yeah, but at the date of what that image is saved from, that wouldn't be, because it's generating the text too cleanly. But that would be all the more funny if that were the case. Just happened to do a perfect watermark at an age where AI couldn't do text properly, even when prompted to do it.
Right, that is the artist.
You found it?
Yep.
Pai Suwaiji? What? Okay. Sounds very weebish.
Alright, so any of the pictures I posted, are they helpful? Do they look like they'd work well?
Let me have a quick browse through them. That Rarity's lines are too clean. I think like specifically her ear, like that's very smooth and well shaded. I think that's a bit too. Along with her hair, the lines are a bit too free flowing. I really like that rarity. It's very nicely done.
Usually we don't see AI like doing a lot of simple backgrounds.
AI cannot do bats correctly. Those ears, it won't do it. So that won't be.
No bats.
good.
Okay.
Clothing. Yeah, that's I think clothing it also struggles with. Maybe not that one either. Although armor it does okay, so that Nightmare Moon might work. But then again, that has a watermark. But you can crop it to have just the helmet, I suppose. Yeah, so I think out of all of those, the Nightmare Moon might work best.
So, see if we can try Nightmare Moon and maybe try that Trixie as well. See if we can generate something that looks similar enough. I'm gonna try and see if I can do one of these robot ponies because they look pretty good.
Yeah, I found my generations of Blonde Spooky Bone Stealer.
Right, which robot might work? Do I have any robots that aren't overly horsey? Ones that look more like ponies? Maybe I could try a Minecraft one.
The Minecraft one? Or the ones I shared with you earlier?
Yeah. I mean, they're AI, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But then you'd need a Minecraft screenshot of...
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's someone who's made a pony in Minecraft before.
Yeah, but like of an entire mountain?
Maybe? I don't know. We'll see.
That'd be awesome. But I'm not very hopeful in that regard.
Surely someone has done that in Minecraft.
Where the hell are my astral ones? What? What was that? Huh? Did you growl at me or did you hear something?
Woof.
Oh, you're hearing something. Okay. Hey? Yes, I'm safe. You're protecting me. Good girl. Yeah? Hey? You growled whatever it was away. Good girl. Yeah. But now back to square one. Where the hell was... Oh, it's probably in the 2021 one. I'm looking at 2023. Man, has it really been like 2 years? Harsh mess.
My dad sucks.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Knock it off. On the back. Good.
I want to come with little pretty mares. I want mares. I want millions of mares. I want a mare, itty mare, snow pitty mare.
And now, back to our show on the Hub.
Oh, it's 3D printing. Okay, so that's too far back. Where the hell is it? The problem with trying to sort shit out is the fact if you can't even find it in the first place. Oh, hush. Okay, does this even have any AI images? No, that's back in the aura era. Okay. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna do a search for Astra and Pony AI. Do 2 searches, it'll halve it, but it'll guarantee results. And while that's running, I can actually do some jot down the tips and tricks and stuff. And let me just double check if Astra's ones have a keyword when downloading.
Not seeing anything much better.
Yeah, purple smart. Yeah, purple smart. So purple and smart that I'm purple smart. Yeah, purple smart. Yeah, purple smart. Smart and purple, smart and purple smart. Yeah, purple smart. Yeah, purple smart. So purple and smart that I'm purple smart. Yeah, purple smart. Yeah, purple smart. Smart and purple, smart and purple smart.
Okay.
Okay, I need to reverse search that. I think I created. Okay, does this still exist? I ended up creating a thread about AI pony butts ages ago. Let's see,
Wait,
this should have it.
there is a pony butt dataset that I made.
No, this is different.
Oh?
I'm pretty sure I made a thread on the board. Hold on, okay, MLP thread that number. I'm pretty sure these were. I don't remember. Were these using Astras? Okay. Here's the thread that I made ages ago. Oh yeah, I think these were Dali. Because I remember there was an anon thread that was that generated a bunch. Or maybe I did? I don't remember.
Hazy, can you use Stable Diffusion to do an upscaling for me? Or whatever it is to do an upscaling.
I don't have Stable Diffusion installed locally, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't have access to cookies thing right now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't.
Otherwise, I would do it myself.
Do that.
Yeah, because basically I want to. Whoops! I want to have that.
So here's a.
Oh, you can do it.
Rarity
Okay.
that might be.
What's this rarity? So yeah, the black and green robot pony there. I'd like to.
Yeah, I'm pretty
upscale.
sure that was this upscaled version. I could upscale it further.
Are you
I
sure?
was the one that generated that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I generated that as a Borg pony. Let me see if I can find it.
Doesn't look amazingly upscaled, at least not on my end. So maybe I just have an inferior version.
Let me check real quick. It was around here. Yeah, that pretty much was the upscaled version.
Oh,
It
okay.
just
Well, I think part of it is the image that I'm comparing it to is actually quite high resolution, so maybe it just makes it look bad by comparison.
I mean, you could blur the other one.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm having a go at. Well, I say
let me
blur, I
see if
mean
I can-
saving a lower quality version of it.
Hold on. Let me see if there's actually a command in here for Midjourney that can better upscale. Or if you really want, I could generate at a high resolution. It'll just take a while. Because I can actually specify a resolution to generate at. And then upscale should be larger than that. But let me check. Relax, public, private, prefer. Oh yeah, I did revise that one into a couple other versions. Fuck, I just scrolled past it. That one does look cleaner. I'll try upscaling that one. And I'll V that as well. And for the hell of it, I'll do a couple more versions of that because I really like those.
Okay.
I'm currently upscaling the third one here because the third one is a lot more coherent.
Okay.
I'm also doing variations of it as well. Because like in terms of blurriness, that one seems a bit more sharp compared to the other one. But that's also the downscaled version, the small version, so I'm exporting a larger one of that.
What's the difference between them? Is there a difference between these two, Vol?
They're done with different upscalers.
Oh, okay.
So one is ESRGAN and the other is just ESRGAN.
Okay. Well, I'll save them both and pick which one looks the best, I guess.
Well, the one that ends in UO1 is a lot sharper. So I feel like that's the one that would be preferred. Yeah. I think UO1 works best.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, I think that'll work then.
Although I think the image it's comparing to might be a bit less, I don't know, like because the left one is very messy and wiry, the left one isn't as much so. I feel like that's a bit too apparent.
Yeah, I can't really find many other good Robot Pony pictures that
Let me see if I can do a quick look-see. I wouldn't mind having some extra cybernetic mirrors handy.
So, I mean, I don't necessarily mind if people get it right every time, because even if you can tell they're AI, I think they're still quite impressive.
Yeah.
So it's a dual purpose, really. We're showing off how good it can be when you do it properly. And having a little bit of fun going, ooh, who's the real artist here? I'll have another look for some robot ponies, but I'm not amazingly optimistic.
You know, it'd be funny if you posted a as the comparison, if you were to do something like this, compare a real life photo, but it be of Sweetie Bot like this one.
Okay.
Which one is the real one? Because if we can't find like a suitable, like if it's going to be too obvious, we may as well make it a joke. Like, who can tell which is the real one? But because the real one also looks a bit odd because of the construction, it might also throw people off.
Depends how you interpret the question. Like, who's the real mayor? Well, technically, none of them.
Yeah. Exactly.
Not finding much better, to be honest. Like, highly detailed robot ponies don't really exist. So far as I can see.
This one's kind of AI-esque in terms of shading style, but I'm pretty sure this is human-made. So this might be a good one to compare with. Have a look at that.
That one isn't for compare. This one isn't for comparison. The one I just posted below. Oops.
That's.
But I kind of like it.
That's AI, obviously. Maybe I could compare that one to the pink one. Actually, if you've still got that open, Vol, could you re-roll that a couple times and see if you can get some better eyes?
Okay.
Yeah, because the eye makes it very obvious. It's just a straight line.
Are we generating more AI mans?
Like image to image, or?
Yeah, just you can image to image that one, or yeah, image to image for now. And if that doesn't fix it, try fuck words, man. Just try re-rolling with the same. If image to image doesn't work.
Which AI are you using?
V4.
Oh, okay, cool. I wonder how Pony Soup would do. Wait, hold on. Oh, I see. Yep. Okay. And the left one is the right. So we are redoing the right one.
No, I'm not finding any more good robot ponies to compare to.
I feel like the background's a bit too simplistic. That's a nice one. I like that mare. Good one. I like the ears.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, not bad. Mouth's a little bit, but the rest of it's alright.
If you were to use the Borg one, here's one that I found that's more detailed.
Okay.
Although there's two to select from, but they're both similar in terms of overall style, and still has the kind of green Borgish kind
Okay. How did I not find these? I reckon the one on the right actually might be a good one to compare it to.
Yeah, I was thinking so too.
I love
Okay.
mares.
So
Yeah,
I'll use that for the
making-
Borg, but there's
making
still a few other robot ponies we could do. So that doesn't mean
Yeah.
we abandon everything else.
I love their switchable
At the very least, we can do even more. Like we can do a second slide with a different cybernetic pony or something. If we were to do that. But yeah, I'm kind of doing a bit of a shortcut with these images here by negating the tag simple background, which means like less ones that are just like a plain white background and stuff.
Alright, just gotta crop out the signature because that makes it too obvious.
And how come there's a whole bunch of Gameloft things now? Okay. Where's it again?
Right, how's this?
I still think the Sweetie Bot project, Sweetie Bot would be still a funny thing to try and compare.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we should definitely do that.
Okay.
But yeah, if you search up the tag Sweetie Belle project, you should get a lot of her specifically.
Ooh, that one's good.
Although, yeah, because the Sweetie Belle project has
Yeah, that's better.
is the one of that specific one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, Sweetie Bot project. Whereas tags for Sweetie Bot would give the more up to date, smooth, bodied one, which is a lot more advanced though. So potentially use that one. Because I think that was before her exterior was actually made to where she was updated to this point. I love how
Right.
responsive that they've made the Sweetie Bot though. I've seen some videos of it and just
Okay, so I think this one's a fairly easy one to identify, but I think it's actually well, could you possibly upscale that one that you posted? I think that one's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
oh, that looks nice.
So we want to try and, well, at least my idea is to start easy and get progressively more complicated.
I just generated another Borg horse, although this one's more horsey horse.
Mm-hmm. What's Horsey Horse up to? Hello, Horsey Horse. Not bad. I think the other one's still better. The other one looked a lot more menacing.
Yeah, and the I liked the artistic choice of having the backlight, like a very bright backlight behind it. It just made it look more darker and sinister because it's front facing the cameras in the shadows.
So there we go.
Okay. And I hate it when some of these aren't tagged properly. Like the tag is robot pony, but then the pony is literally not a pony. It's like a dragon or.
Okay. So we've now got these two robot ponies as. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious which one's the AI, so we can start with this one as an easy one, but I think it's still a fair comparison.
This one doesn't seem too bad. Here's a another one that could be compared.
Yeah, I don't know. Not sure.
Clone.
Right.
Found a silly clone when browsing. I like the pose. Cute.
Okay. If someone have a go at this Trixie then. So, portrait of Trixie in a sort of, yeah, this one, the one you posted earlier.
In terms of specific ponies, I think Vol, if you can generate something for that, because Astra's models like V4 would do a lot better with specific ponies. Because I'm certain that Midjourney isn't going to do as well unless I like.
Oh yeah, wanted to have a look at Minecraft stuff. I don't know if there's a specific tag for art made in Minecraft, but it wouldn't surprise me if there was one. Just need to find what it is.
What, just Minecraft tag? Maybe?
Yeah, because Minecraft is a very broad topic, but I'm looking for something specifically, someone making art in Minecraft, rather than drawing a picture of something that vaguely references Minecraft, for example.
Right.
What are you doing, Internet? Come on, thank you. Surely someone has made a picture of a pony in Minecraft with Minecraft blocks.
I imagine most of them would be like 2D. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna have much luck.
Load, you bastard. Okay.
Oh, you found something?
Maybe. If it fucking loads. This is taking forever. Is there a tag for this? Got Minecraft pixel art. That's probably the tag I want to be searching.
That'll just give you 2D stuff.
Not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, but I've just done a search of it, and it's not like the kind of 3D looking.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that just makes the if anything, it makes the AI even all the more impressive if it doesn't exist at all anywhere on the internet, but it's still able to achieve a convincing result.
Oh yeah, is it done?
Like if there was like no horse head mountains and in Minecraft, and yet it managed to.
Yeah.
Like that. What's this? No, that's a Lego idea. That's. I suppose I could try and generate some sort of Doctor Who's looking thing to compare to this.
My internet is not happy right now. It's taking forever to load these pictures. Ah, come on, you bastard. Why is this taking so long?
We'll be right back after these messages.
So, yeah, as you predicted, Hazy, I'm not finding very much.
That's weird. Why didn't that work?
Don't know. You would have thought that someone would have made like a fully realistic 3D model of Ponyville and Canterlot in Minecraft. I mean, that's the kind of thing that people do, right?
Yeah,
but I'm
like
not
a
seeing.
Horsehead mountain. If there was enough time or like enough like creativity, like maybe I could actually attempt to build a horse head mountain in Minecraft just for the sake of a comparison image.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, it'd take bloody forever, but then again, there are some AI that can turn an image into a 3D object, and then there's with a 3D object you can cast you can turn it into Minecraft blocks in Blender, so it wouldn't be too difficult to get the overall shape. It's just And while I'm not doing anything, I'll just keep on generating a bunch more borgs.
You doing okay with your writing?
Yeah, I'm just I'm still looking for the other things.
Okay. Just make sure you're not doing anything at the expense of what really matters here.
Yeah, I'm just putting this in so that way.
One's a bit weird on this one.
So what tags are you using for this? I mean, can you see if trying specifying like painting or something like that to try and make it more similar to the reference image? We've got, yeah. So we've got painterly. What's painterly?
For that kind of image, I'd say maybe try watercolor or acrylic. That'll probably get a similar results in terms of art style. Like, a couple other terms you could use. Can't think of them at the moment.
Okay. Right. Would you say this is a fair comparison? With the Minecraft one?
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, because the left one looks like, yeah, like the left one looks real enough that it could be considered
that it could have been done. Yeah.
Like Minecraft with shaders. Yeah, like it could have actually been done in Minecraft with shaders. Because the left one kind of looks like AI tried to generate a Minecraft pixel art.
So
like 2D. Yeah,
the one on the left is the AI, and the one on the left kind of gives itself away by the bits down here. They're not proper straight lines. I've noticed that the AI really hates drawing straight lines.
Yeah. Wait, which bits down there? I can't see.
Yeah, so along the hill, you can see where the layers are. They're not straight. Also along the river, I think.
Yeah.
But of course, the horse is the main focus, so people might look too closely at trying to find defects with the horse rather than the terrain below it.
Like, why would they be looking at the terrain when there's a beautiful horse mountain to look at?
Okay. So I think once we get a good Trixie, I think that'll be enough pictures. Still haven't found a good one for this.
Hold on.
Do I dare go searching for that again? Horse sunset art. Google Images.
It really doesn't like putting the right eye color on.
No.
Does it keep on giving her the same color as her coat?
No, it's like a lot of the time it's yellow. There's no yellow in the prompt, so.
Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Because normally there's color leakage where it inherits a color from another color that's already in the scene. Is there anything in your prompt that might be yellow in nature?
I think acrylic or impressionism or yellow.
No, I don't think they would.
Traditional.
No. That's odd. Wait, did you share any in
Could just image to image it.
That's a nice Trixie. I just had a look now at the one underneath the moonbeam. That's a nice Trixie.
No, once again, there's no good sunset horses. It's disappointing. Because I really like this one. Alright, one last look then. Are there any other pictures in here that I could throw in?
Yeah, stylistically, I'm not sure how to get the same as what we've got in the reference. So.
Strange. Okay.
That's interesting. I think the main is too bright. So yeah, so while I was typing the thing, I just got the result. I tried making a cybernetic pony Trixie, using Midjourney, and I don't think it succeeded entirely, but because like her mane is the wrong color and so her eyes, but also there's a very clanky hooves.
Not bad. Hooves are definitely a bit oddly shaped, but
yeah, but that's the best result out of the four. Like the other four are just awful. Like I may as well share that as well, just so you can get an idea as to how much better that is than the other ones. Anyways, I'll let that run still. And if we can, if we could ever get a hold of Midjourney and fine tune that, I feel like it would go a long way, like more so than Stable Diffusion would. But I can't imagine they'll let go of it. But who knows? Yeah, that's the Lyra.
yeah, so I'm trying to see if I can find a comparable picture for either that or this. Because these are pretty good. So I'm just searching green horse painting on Google Images just to see if I can get anything comparable.
I just saw the surprised horse. I still love how that was the result it gave just for surprised horse. that shocked big nostril one.
Yeah.
Her little game she played. So Lyra took it all. With my oath she stands tall. A smug grin on her face. An act of such disgrace. She came to my arms. Acting so defenseless. How could I allow revenge I should have vowed the first time we had met.
Okay, maybe something on the Buru. Portrait painting green? No. That's not.
It's simple and it's plain. She's stealing my domain. Time and time again. Things just get too
That's how I can find it. Oh, I'm an idiot. So it turns out I'll have an easier result of finding the Astra images if I look for WebP, because that's how they like to save export their things as.
Okay.
The rest of the AI images are like PNG, so I should be able to find all of the Astra ones, so I should have a bunch that I can share with you.
Living life with her. Those years didn't seem so bad.
Yeah, I love the ears of the right one. Like they look very flush, like very fluffy. Very squishable ears.
I'd apologize if only you could stand here. I was much too dense, building us a fence. But you see, the Lyra takes it all.
Oh wow, those are old.
The Lyra takes it all.
You can trust us. We are your friend. We are Horse Radio.
Okay, so it wasn't the Windows one.
Ooh, okay. That looks pretty nice. Yeah, I like that. Can you upscale that one? I think I can use that. Thank you. Right.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. I like this one. Looks almost like a sketch with a bit of like artifacting almost. I like the pose.
The upscaling here is a little.
Yeah, have a look at this this AI mare.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, that's
What's she up to? Okay.
I think this was V2, that mare. Man, I don't have a lot saved. I probably have like a ton on my phone, probably. I'll need to back up my phone anyways. Maybe I can just grab a bunch of that. Probably got like at least like 9 gigs worth. I don't remember what prompt I used for this one, but the images just without context, it's questionable. Like what she changed?
Okay.
Don't ask, because I don't remember.
Dangling a snowball from her mouth. Right, I'd say this is a fair Trixie comparison.
Oh yeah, and there's these as well. Have you
There
seen
is some weird artifacting with some of them. Would it be cheating if I just cleaned up those tiny little artifacts from the upscaling?
I think I'd say so. Like, I feel like it needs to be as is, to be fair, because otherwise, like, we'll be cleaning up like all the other ones and stuff. Because which artifacts are you referring to?
So right where my cursor is there, by her eye, and then up in the top of her mane, there's a couple of weird brown little specks.
Okay.
I'd be looking to remove those.
Yeah, the eyes are always a telltale, huh?
Yep. Though the one on the right, I'd say it's probably not as easy. I mean, I suspect some people might go, wait, are these both AI? Are they trying to pull a fast one on us here? Because the eyes on the right, they are a little, especially around here, not quite circular. But if you then look closely, the horn also gives it away a fair bit. So, if nothing else, we can teach people how to spot AI art. At least for now, until it gets better. Alright. I think that's enough pictures now. I would still like to find a horse sunset one for this, but that might just not happen.
Ooh, that might be nice. If we want like a really loose style that doesn't have much like detailing, there's this one here that I've just found.
Okay.
So because it's drawn very loosely, it might like might be a good throw off.
I really like the chocolate horse. That one's worth surprisingly
Chocolate
well.
horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it comes to combining objects, like Mid Journey has gotten like so much better at it. I'm considering doing another materials, but like updated, and with all the more like at least like 5 different mares for any given material.
I still can't get over this
We're gonna
one.
do, like,
This one still gets me. The horse racing.
yeah. Name.
Alright, so I'm yet again at the point where I don't think I've got much to do, which is rather frustrating. Anyone need help with anything?
Not really. I'm just trying to rack my brain as to what other things that I've learnt over the years in regards to some of these, but because I've been focusing on new techs, I've been kind of like, it's like muscle memory, how like when you're doing it, it comes to you easily, but when you're not doing it,
No, I've been going through all my slides without making any pictures for them, so.
Wait, say again. Sorry, didn't quite catch it.
I mean, going through like all of my slides without like adding pictures for them. So.
Oh, okay. I could see if I can illustrate some of that one.
Little Philly, bright and brave, feel the morning warmth upon your face. Celestia brings a new day. Keep your head up, chase your doubts away. Snowdrop, Philly, your frozen tears.
I don't think this is gonna work. No.
Okay, what was that? Just a YouTube stream thing. Okay, don't care about that. Okay, it's actually trying to mid-journey model of SD 1.5, so that one's been released.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our quarterly Horse Radio Executive Board meeting. As the sole member of the board, I propose that we play more horse music. Motion passes.
Waste no thought on who you are to wait out for a break for start. Cause your cause is the power to place the bar and break the lust. You know we're all gonna make it, bros. No one particularly chapters hustle, but it's a method to build your muscle. We're in it together, but the only thing that will bear fruit is your own. The fate of your fortune is yours alone. So hit the breaker and turn up the gains, cause we raising up our plates in a great buffet with calories that crush you, ain't just stay hydrated. Core and gate, full motion, range, heart rate elevated. Hard day, whatever, so you have got to cards play. Ain't an arcade where you're but when you go to Sarcade. Now you're in the bar, teacher, let me see your war face. Big step forward, step back. Ricker's gonna bring the force, it's attack. Cause you ripping at it on the bench rack. French hard test, man. Don't forget to bend the bar, spread it back. Keeping up the tension on a so eccentric. Best score, best at what's the war. Heading out to rip the records with protect. Best score, next rack. Just progressive overload, rubber strike. Check it out, personal best at. Speed it now. Just takes we're not enough. I gotta pop it all up to them at the drop of a thing. When you're shot, starting in an amphibia opposition, not even started off. Fire fist away the secret folder. Eggs is regular, get it, credit you all in with the effort. This is your goal, and you talking about use from sonic theoretical. Never gonna be clear. I perfect some. White coast let 'em up in his bacon. I do the look as you're chicken ribburn. Better make it clear in 10 seconds. Spray the kettle and feel it did burn. Then even the virus is a factor. How I devotion, you never let when the metric influence in the plots a letter. That's all hysterical, cheering, here, look, cheering. No, I'm building mess like a Keurig, a Syric, and theory, empirically, lyrical, liturgical, miracle, in a miracle, ritual, incompatible, spiritual, where she wrote, looking more like a steel pin tap, controlling me, just you play, shocking all like a little weight set, cutting on look like cat pull at this American work in adversity, persevere, hurts me, assertive, flattery, but to release the curse in me. Big step forward, step back, Ricker's gonna bring the force, it's attack, cause you ripping at it on the bench rack, French hard test, man, don't forget to bend the bar, spread it back, keeping up the tension on a so eccentric, best score, best at, quits with all disposal war, heading out to wreck the records will protect this, rest score, next rack, just progressive overload, rubber strike, check it out, personal.
Cool. Slide 69. You've got your Mayor 1 and Mayor 2. Mayor 1, I suppose, is going to be Pinky. Do you have an idea of who should be Mayor 2?
I think that might be Apple.
Actually, I've not actually
serves
listened to
the rest
these.
Oh no, are you crazy?
Oatmeal, are you crazy?
This is intended to be more.
Oh,
diagram.
okay. So
It's supposed to like reflect the situation, the scenario that's like laid out in the script.
okay.
Where they're in like different rooms, and we need to use an intermediate representation to like communicate between them.
Okay. So let's put this here.
I just added some audio things to the slide 69. Also nice. So yeah, so now they can just be clicked and played. At least I'm pretty sure. Okay, do they not work? Oh, I think you need to.
Oh, Will, are you
If you click on them with the mouse on there, it should bring the dialogue.
Yeah, it opens up a separate. Yeah. Okay.
Then you can press play too. Yeah. You muted Clipper or?
Sorry, yes, I was. Shit. So basically, what I'm saying is these things do work, but they're not reliable sometimes. Because similar to how it works with Blender, when I'm trying to load all the assets in so I can get it to play smoothly, everything's not stored on your local machine here. It's all stored in the cloud, so you need to have everything loaded in. So we found in previous years having that many audio things wouldn't always play on the first click, and then you're stuck in a situation like, oh, do I dare click it again? Is it going to play everything all at once? That sort of thing. That's why last year we played everything from like locally from my computer.
Okay. I feel like with some of my slides, I'll have more examples for like audio stuffs. So I feel like I'll have some connected. But yeah. But if anything, if they don't happen to work in the stream, I could just like beforehand, I could send you like a file with each of the audio things to play in order or whatever.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did last time. Like I had everything in order that they were supposed to be saved on a playlist, and I use VLC to play them when they need to be played.
Cool. At the very least, if need be, which would probably also be easier, just because because of like online timing and latency, I could probably just get voice mod set up again and set up a soundboard so that way it comes through my audio, and that way, you know, I could speak in thing, and then I could just press the thing, and then it'll play the sound effect in question. Like, you know, like one of the examples I have was talking about bark, I think. Where's my section? Sentence over. Did I not? I swore I'd done some. Here we are. Here's a few examples of how they sound. Show a couple snippets of that. And here's running through multiple times. Although isn't this Vol section?
It is what? Sorry, where are you?
Vol, you're doing the section that has to do with the multiple passes through service.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This just wasn't sure because like some of my things are also going to show some examples. So it just when we color code all of this after it all is done, I think it'll be easier to tell. Whose is whose? Yeah, if anything, we might have to choose a color and then highlight a bunch or something. Or if anything, we can do what Gothic was showing before about the format headers and footers thing. Which was it? Fuck, what was it?
data, and what we found is that there are 4 primary stimuli that are essential for Snowpony development. So that your Mercillium
no, I don't want that.
healthy. Number 1 is water.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing.
Without water, you're not getting anywhere with your move.
Gothic was saying a thing the other day about like how on the left side how we have all of these outline bullet points, add-ons, all these things on the left hand side. They showed how to do that for the sections. I feel like if we were to like each have a section with a name on it, it'd be easier to go to each of our respective sections. Damn, I forgot how to do it.
From the air with one of every avian down below at earth and those upon. Out of such a choice, out of all the noise, only few will be in
what? Why is that there? For some reason in my thing there's a thing that says clip skip. Does any...
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I've had nothing to do with it. I don't suppose clip skip is like the name of an AI or something.
What?
I don't think so.
Clip skip?
Yeah, in one of my sections there was just a random, on its own, just clip skip. Don't know why that was
yeah, like
there,
literally just the words clip skip.
That's a Stable Diffusion setting, right? That Cookie mentioned.
I don't know, but it wasn't anywhere in relation to my thing, so it might have just been misplaced or something, or it was meant to be the start of something. I don't know, bro. Is the rain coming through?
Well, is it raining where you are? I'm not hearing anything on your mic.
No.
Okay, good. Because I don't want it to be too... Man, it's pissing down out there. Like, you could probably hear it if I, like, open my window a little bit or something. Did you hear it then?
No.
No? Okay, I'm surprised. Oh, there we go. Let's close that fully. Yeah. For a mic that doesn't seem to have like any like cancelling, I'm surprised it didn't pick any of that up. Seems to pick up every other little sound.
Thank you for joining us here on Horse Radio. At the sound of the buzzer, please enjoy more horse music.
Sing with one voice. I am the warrior. Hold on, I'll be right back.
And you see the sunshine, something's in the air today. Sky is clear and you're feeling so fine. Everything's gonna be A-okay.
If you listen carefully, on every corner there's a rhythm place. Then it happens suddenly, the music takes you over and you find you've got the music, got the music in you. Find you've got the music, got the music in you.
Every pony's saying you should learn to express your voice, but if talk doesn't seem like it's the answer, luckily you have a choice. When you find you've got the music, music in you. Find you've got the music, music in you. Got the music, got the music in you.
There's music in the treetops, and there's music in the vale, and all around the music fills the sky. There's music by the river, and there's music in the grass, and the music makes your heart soar in the fly. Okay, I'm back. Thought it was hailing, but it was just really heavy rain.
Did I miss anything?
Not really, no. I'm just reading through notes and double-checking my part of the script right now.
Okay, cool. Wow, that stopped quick. As quick as the rain came, it already ended. Okay. Come on, you sack of shit. I hate when Firefox does that. Do you think we could do a another slide of the AI comparison thing with Rough Obsidian?
What was Rough Obsidian, remind me?
If you look in the PPP Planning panel and the section on that, I've shared a novel AI pony that I've named Rough Obsidian.
Okay. What about her? Sorry, just
like maybe do another comparison. Oh, hold on, I just gotta think. Oh, never mind. It's just Harmon AI doing another announcement thing. Yeah, like maybe another panel with her because I feel like that one was a really good result.
So sorry. What are you trying to achieve here? I'm not quite getting.
The real versus AI slides.
Oh, okay.
Thing. Maybe there could be one with her in it.
If there's a comparable real picture that looks a bit like her,
yeah,
then probably
partly
yes.
because it's a good result, and partly because I really like her, and any other excuse to share around. Although then again, maybe not. Just because like if you look at, I just realized her right leg is really short. Her front right leg.
I mean, it's very obvious
I
to me
realized
it's
how short it
AI.
was compared to the rest of them. Yeah. I just realized that. Huh. Okay, never mind. That'd be way too apparent. I don't know how it took me so long to actually notice that. By the way, I just shared I just recorded a short bit of the thing. I'm surprised that none of that rain came through in my mic. I just shared it in.
I think there might have been a little bit coming through, but I mean, I'm listening to horse radio on my end, so that's probably covering it up.
Okay. Yeah, it was pissing down.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hey, Pinky. Can you please shut the fuck up?
Clifford, do you know what the anonym thread is referring to about old projects? Is that the old main doc?
Yeah, he's probably looking for... I mean, the old doc... Well, it doesn't exist anymore, but everything that was in the old doc is in the new main document, so... I don't see any reason... I mean, I assume he's looking for Google Doc, but... without more information. I mean, he's looking for Google Docs. Right. So... And the quick start guide and the main doc, they work fine. I'm looking at them right now. So I assume he's just got the wrong link or something.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that, like...
So if you want to reply to him and say...
vanished.
I want to reply to him and say, you're probably looking at the wrong link, mate. So I think he's either looking at the wrong link or he's looking for something specific, but he's not been specific enough in his wording for me to know what he's looking for, so...
Yeah. I'll probably wait until more around 8 if no one else responds, because that'll help along the thread.
Alright.
I'm still surprised the last thread died so quickly.
Yeah, it must have been either someone forgetting to bump the thread, or... I mean, I was asleep when it got bumped off, but...
Yeah, same here. Like, everyone was asleep.
Unfortunate confluence of everyone being asleep.
Mm-hmm. And the PPP coma epidemic. Twilight the Tardy bit by piece? Huh? Making an addition. I'm not sure what you're referring.
Where would we be without chaos?
Throughout the slides, has anyone mentioned how like the alternative uses for like service and stuff can be used for?
What kind of alternative uses?
You know, like being able to like throw any audio of it, like sound effects, instrumentals.
You would put sound effects and instrumentals into bits. For what purpose?
Like to basically like turn an entirely like electronic genre of music and just straight up turn it, just entirely merify it.
Can you give me an example? Because I have no idea what that would sound like.
Hold on. I've actually got one of the projects that I've still been trying to like get around to completing. Where is it? Where is it? Just bear with me. Audacity projects. Okay, I think I found this one with the working sections. Okay. Export selected audio. Oh wait, did I already have a saved sample? Why are you not playing?
You're tuned in to Horse Radio.
Oh, because it only did the actual.
All the time.
Okay. Okay, here it is. So it's still a work in progress, but here's a good example as to what I was referring. On my desktop, I've also got some sound effects that I threw in as well. But the fact that it's capable is worth mentioning. You know, people can make voice synthetic things. Oh, hold on, my live stopped.
Okay. So, what were you inputting to get those noises?
Pardon?
What were you inputting to Sovets to get those noises?
I literally put in the synthesized track for each of the respective channels.
Synthesize.
I basically put in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
said you were
basically
putting. You said you were putting sound effects or something into Sovets to get weird noises.
Yeah, like that's literally the raw instrumentals plugged straight into Sovets, and it got
instrumentals from what?
I'll link the song. Hold on.
Oh, so you've taken the instrumentals from a song, and you've just thrown that into Sovets.
Yeah, and basically it's completely ponifying a.
Oh, okay. Right. So you're thinking maybe of your favourite, I don't know, rock song, you isolate the guitar solo and merify that and have every other bit of drums and bass guitar or whatever playing in the background, so it sounds like you've merified the electric guitar solo. That sort of idea.
There was one sequence that I planned to release it later after I planned to do like a little like chicken scratch animation kind of thing of a Fluttershy bot that's like trying to wake you up, but you boop her nose and she stops and is surprised, but then she gets angry. And then you like scratch her ear and then she like calms down. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I merged it at one point. The audio in question. I basically just threw a bunch of like robotic audio effects into it. Where the fuck is it? Did I not save it? I would have. Okay, so yeah, like I mentioned, the scenario is basically Fluttershy's alarm goes off to wake you up, like you're snuggling in bed, and her robot alarm goes off, and then you boop her nose, and it shuts off the alarm and surprises her, and then she gets angry because you booped her nose, and then like to calm her down, you scratch her ear, and she just relaxes and just falls back asleep. That's the context, and here's the audio in question. Like you can just imagine that as a scenario.
Okay. I mean, I would have thought Fluttershy would be used to being booped on the nose in the morning if that's how you turn the alarm off. But okay. I mean, does she not want you to wake up if you've turned the alarm off?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you need to turn the alarm off and then go back to sleep, and then she gets annoyed.
Maybe. That's that. Yeah, I can picture that. Like you boop her nose, then just like roll over, and then she gets mad. So you scratch your ears, and yeah.
Okay, interesting. So, yeah, I'd say using the Sovets in that way is worth mentioning. Just give that a slide.
Oh, that's cool. Was that a rainbow guitar?
Yeah.
That was cool. Man, I love pony instruments, eh? Like, like I thought flutter guitar was great just by complete accident, but just hearing that Rainbow Dash guitar, like, that was, I fucking love that.
Okay.
Mares, their voices are not the only instruments now. I feel like the fact that it's completely Service is completely audio driven. I feel like that should be emphasized as to how much more flexible that is. So let's see. Do we have a section for that?
We don't have a section on that.
Yeah, like I'm just looking at the section here. We have like text is tedious, potential problems, improvements, and caveats. But we don't have like what like else does it bring to the table kind of thing. Just sort of what runs it. And maybe I can add a slide after 32, maybe, before actually running it. Like after the caveats to show, although maybe before that, like the improvements.
No, it'll probably be after 31, just like a side thing.
Yeah.
It is kind of a niche use, so.
I'll add a new one there. Although actually, can we duplicate instead? Yeah, that way I can sort of keep most of the formatting. Delete that one.
Bulletin. At a press conference earlier today, Horse Radio leadership unveiled plans to do absolutely nothing but play horse music until the heat death of the universe. When asked what prompted this uncompromising decision, the station manager simply replied, quote, horse. Dick Horsington, WINK News.
I'm pretty sure I made didn't I make Athena make horse noises a while back? I'm pretty sure I shared that.
Sounds familiar.
Like I literally plugged in a horse sound effect. Probably my oh wait, no, it wouldn't be in my downloads anymore. It would be in Pony AI.
Is it worth a shot? Should I really change my life forever and lose the world that I know? Is it true or not? Can we really see it all together? Oh, I'm not ready to go. Some called it love, but is it really better knowing? I'd almost rather have never met you. I'm lightning struck. Inside I know
Bees.
I'll be going. I know I never could just forget you. You're taking me to another place, and I never even said my goodbyes. My world expands to a universe, and the light of stars reflects in my eyes. You're taking me to a different time where my doubts and fears are not to be found. My world expands, and I feel alive as my body and my soul leave the ground. Oh, oh. A bolt in the blue, an infinite display of splendor, like a door to worlds in my head. Then there was you, the guardian who bade me enter. The only word that you said, you're not as you seem. And now I'm holding on for our ascension. It's almost like I've done this before. In all my dreams, I never had the slightest glimpse of heaven, but in your eyes I see that and more. You're taking
I'm kind of running
Oh,
low
yeah,
on
that's right.
slide ideas right now. I feel like at some point we need to, once we've got scripts in place, we need to just go through each slide one by one. And then we can, I don't know, work out what each slide is trying to do, and then maybe come up with some better ideas, similar to what we did with Twilight and the chalkboard a while ago.
Okay, well, I haven't found the horse one yet, but I found another example that uses the instrumentals that is completed. That's with Athena. Athena Wants to Battle.
Yes, I remember this. Athena Wants to Battle. I know. 404.
Well, that one's just the MP3 version, but I could potentially share the full one.
Oh, you put .pic at the end of it for some reason. Why'd you do that?
Oh, whoops. I guess that's just a habit.
Alright.
My bad.
It's just taking a while to load because my internet's shit right now for some reason. What the hell? Yeah, I remember this.
I really love how well she does the bass track.
Yeah, you could include that as an example. I think that would work quite well.
Yeah. Nope, those are literally just the mess. Okay.
Could get stems for each channel. We'll try running each channel through the AI.
Huh?
Bees. In the chat.
Stems for each channel, you mean for the Pokemon theme, the battle theme? That's pretty much what I did. I got a MIDI, fed that through a synth through the MIDI, and then fed each of the channels into the AI, and that's how it ended up so clean. Yeah, like people have, like, it's been out for like what, 20 years now. Of course, people have made MIDIs of the battle theme. Come on. Well, how long has Pokemon been around for? Man, now I'm gonna feel really old. Like, fuck. Now I've got to check. Isn't it like 1990s or something? Hold on. Pokemon Blue release date. Okay, time to feel really old. 1996, so literally 1 year before I was born. 1 year after I was born, sorry. So I was... Wait, no, I wasn't even one then. I was like 8 months old. Fucking hell. So Pokemon's like 27-ish years old. Fuck me. But that's my fault for checking. My fault for feeling so fucking old now. Oh, if you can get the proper stems, that'd be amazing. Because then it would be like all the more accurate. Like it would sound exactly like the thing, like full Game Boy version. what I would like to do, because Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2 is my favorite game. I'd love to do a bunch of those. Like if I can manage to get the because I've already got the sound fonts with the instruments for it. I would just need to get the MIDIs for the tracks. Pardon me. For it.
I'm getting to the point where I'm exhausting most of my horse pictures.
You just need more mares.
Well, I need reliable access to stable diffusion again.
Yeah, Mystery Dungeon is for DS, yeah. Yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2. Like I've got Sky Tower, which can look into the assets of it, but I don't know how to like compile a MIDI from the assets of there, and I don't know how to pair it to the sound font that I have that has already all of the instruments extracted and which links to what, so yeah, like I wanted to try and get it as accurate as possible, but I feel like it's just going to be really hectic to try and do. I still love how Derpy was lost in bark. How I just happened to find a sound that just sounds like Derpy for some reason. She's somehow lost. She's somehow lost in the machine. Ooh, how did I get here?
So, Wiggly Horn depends entirely on context. Whether or not that would be a good idea. Okay. I like this. This is a good rainbow.
Munching on the fries. That's cute.
Yeah, I didn't know how else I was going to represent vocal fry visually. So.
Okay, fair enough. Vocal fries. Sure.
Is Pinky in court or something? It looks like she's at one of those court desks or something.
Objection!
She's supposed to be Alex Jones. But
I guess she's Phoenix right now.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Well, if her hoof was more extended, it would be. That's more like an expression of, like... I don't even know the term for it. Like, the prosecutor says something witty and he's like, he said a thing! You know, with the pairing damage sound effect or whatever.
Apparently her hoof looks like a dick.
Huh? No.
I'm not seeing it really, but
I mean, like, sort of, like...
I mean...
If... Like, I don't know how inflated the foreskin is. Like, if that's what the hoof is, and then that's, like, the head of it on the inside. But, like, fucking hell, like, that seems like a skin condition, like, do you have allergies and then like you used peanut butter as lubricant, or like, like
Okay.
yeah, I think it does, but like it's a stretch.
Is there any other slide designing I can do right now that doesn't require me to hammer Stable Diffusion? Because again, I don't have access to it.
A lot of the slides have
Give you a link to mine. I don't know if it'll work.
Your gradient effect that you have, maybe make that consistent between slides.
It's a little difficult to make it 100% consistent because it depends mainly on where the text is, because sometimes it needs to be further to the left or the right if there's more or less text on the slide.
I'm not suggesting to like make all of them the same. I mean, like some of them don't have the gradient at all.
Oh,
maybe make it so all of them have a gradient.
Well, for some of them it makes sense for them to not have a gradient.
Yeah. What I mean is like
I'll double
31,
check.
for example, has the RD fast, and like on images that are like set to the left, or sorry, the right, or the left exclusively, like.
Well, RD fast doesn't take up the whole of the screen, though I'm not sure if that. I mean, would it be good for that to take up the whole of the screen? I don't know. Need to make this. Whoa, what are you doing? That makes it a bit difficult to read. Otherwise, I might approve of that.
Yeah, that looks good.
I'm not sure gradient really works with this.
Oh, you got the stems, cool.
I don't think gradient really works with this picture. It looks a bit weird. I think it was better as it was.
So how did you actually manage to separate these bees? I'm curious how you managed that. And now I'm very much tempted to feed that into Athena again, just to see how she sounds with the more canon synths. But I also don't want to distract myself too much from it. A mute mask?
It's like a constant
on
stream of
VGM play?
flowing directly into your ears.
Okay. Are you able to do a similar thing with DS games? I can't just think of it. Is there a more specific? A specific PMD2 song that I'd like to hear Pony play? Oh, so you can make a sound font from that DS game that pairs with the MIDI files? Wow, okay, I wish I knew how to fucking do that. There's like a ton of like DS games that have great music in it that I definitely wouldn't mind tonifying. And on top of that, that also means the opportunity of like doing it for older games too. Like like the Mario 64 port for DS. Like you could have all those Mario songs and then convert it, and then feed it into the Soviets to get Mares singing the Mario 64 underwater theme. Do 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 ding. Do 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 ding. Just imagine that song sung by Mares. Do 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 do. Could you imagine? Oh, I so fucking want to do that now. Okay, adding that to my to-do list. Yeah, that makes sense. The MIDI needs to be the sound font will need to be created for it, otherwise it'll have wrong instruments. VGM trans. Wait, so VGM trans rips it, and then VGM play is the one that isolates the stems?
Wow, it's just wow.
Do you like it? Be honest now.
It's the best gift you could have given me.
Seasons change and leaves may fall, but I'll be with you through them all. And rain or shine, you'll always be.
Now I want to see if there's a specific PMD song that I'd like to hear. Oh, has to be Diablo's Fight to the Finish, definitely.
And you should not blame me too if I can't help falling in love with you.
Man, the ponies are not gonna like that. Like 16 seconds into this song, like the mares are not gonna like that pitch up. Like yeah, like if you've got the ROM of that game, if you can somehow rip the if you can somehow rip the that particular song, and then have the MIDI with it, yeah, cool. Cause yeah, like that has to be like one of the best songs that's in the game, so I definitely want to try with that. That'll be some great examples for that slide. Speaking of, I still need to actually organize the slide. Maybe add in some examples. Oh fuck! Which number slide was it? I've lost track. Wait, was it removed? Did I undo it accidentally? Oh, you added. Okay, that confused me because that horse wasn't added there before. I think I have an image that can go there. Oh wait, no, I did add it to the thing. Okay, downloads, Pony, AI, guitar. I'm pretty sure I edited an image of that. For fuck's sakes.
I comb the crowd, but I can see your face out there. No, I'm playing now, won't wait on love. I'm paralyzed from all these whispers in my brain. I'm focused now, I won't give up. I'm resonant, won't stop for you. Playing away, playing away. You play your games, you bring me pain. Playing away, playing away. You hurt me now, but I won't.
Ah, dang it. So it's not compatible then. Fuck.
You hurt me now, but I won't cry. I am a
Because if there's any game that that should have stems of it, because the music in it is just so fucking good. Ah, that's really disappointing.
lost now. I'm bleeding love. Rainy parts, but I won't let it bring me down. No, won't wait
Okay, cool. Let me know if you find one that's compatible with it. Just remember that if you're looking at getting assets from it, there's a program called Sky Tower that works specifically for that game, so you might be able to extract some things that could then be used to extract other things. So yeah, might be worth looking into. I used it to extract graphical assets from it, which I used for I think main chat or something was we did effectively another r/place event thing, but it was more local community thing, and I made a bunch of stuff for it, including some PMD2 art. Let me see if I've actually got some images of that saved or not.
dying over broken dreams. Born strong, I'm raised with class. So yeah, you hurt me now, but I won't cry. I am a TV. You hurt me now, but I won't cry. I am a TV. You hurt me now, but I won't.
Horse radio. It's the reason that radio was invented.
Okay, so Twi's like, what's up, bitch? I fucking love you. Let me suck that dick. Get you somebody.
Okay, here it is. Here's oh, hold on, the stream reset again. God damn it. Oh, that's cool. I like what you're doing there, Clipper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Ah, yes.
I think some of the white just needs to be adjusted on her white side.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the whole main place thing, and basically, let's see what I contributed. I did the relic fragment. I helped with the colors for the Sharpedo Bluff, Long Glimmer. There. Let's see what else. Yeah, I added the on the top right side. I made the Alphonse from Fullmetal Alchemist, and underneath that I did the Sean and Athena. Man, I've done a bunch. Let me see if I can actually highlight which ones I actually worked on or not. Actually, if I go into here and I look for canvas, I should be able to find it.
Hello, Gothic.
Oh, alright. Hey.
Yo.
How you feeling?
Normal, I guess.
Okay, cool. It's good to hear. You said that's AI image. Are you referring to this Lyra or the image above?
The Lyra on the painting.
Yeah. That was with Mid Journey.
Yeah.
The closest I could get to Lyra. It was rough.
Yeah, it looks very neat. Like for a second, I thought like, oh, is this like someone painted it on the Bale stream or something?
No, style inspired by the Bale stream. To like the idea to put it on a canvas.
Ah, I see.
Problem is, it's very lightly coloured, so separating it from the white background it was on is difficult.
What is it now? OpenAI. Yeah, nothing new. Mentioning will be important. I'll check that later.
know I owe it all to her. A beautiful mayor who believed in me. Isn't it great to be different? Isn't it wonderful to be exactly who you are?
The computer is horribly lagging right now. Jesus Christ.
Did you crash?
No, not yet at least.
You'll become a shining star. Wonderful. You'll become a shining star. Isn't it great when you learn to love just who you are? 1, 2, 3, Cherry's Jubilee. 1, 2, 3, it's Cherry's Jubilee, and it's carnival time, carnival time, carnival time, carnival time. She's my little pony, Cherry's Jubilee, a carnival pony, I'm sure you'll agree. She makes rainbow garlands in her special way for the cherry blossom parade. 1, 2, 3, Cherry's Jubilee. 1, 2, 3,
I think that's a much better way of representing image AI.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah, good job, guys.
What else is going on? What's Rainbow Dash at the grocery store supposed to be representing?
No, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Oh, okay.
Did Peter Piper pick a peck of
Yeah.
peppers? If Peter Piper picked a peck of peppers, what's the peck of peppers?
The closest.
I like she's got a ponytail.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, she just... Those are supposed to be peppers. They don't look very much like peppers, but they, yeah.
But the question is, does
I
she
can
sell
vaguely see it.
Does she sell seashells by the seashore?
What else can I do? What else can I do? What are you doing there, mate? Little Rainbow Dash going into a jar of suspicious liquid.
Rainbow Dash takes 1d8 acid damage.
Coming to you live from the kitchen of the Waffle House down the street, this is Horse Radio.
I love them.
So I went on a bit of a tangent, but just looking at since I was reminded of that wait, what did remind me of that? Hold on. Why was I reminded of that? Anyways, I've isolated which things I worked on that our place thing for and place. Those are all of what I had a hand in working on.
Okay. It's a fair bit then.
Yeah. What was disappointing though is the fact that I originally wanted to have Apogee and not like fucking fuck, what's his name? The artist who does fuck, I'm having a mind blank. Who draws an Apogee?
Shino Dage, or however you pronounce it.
Shino. That's it. Yeah. Apparently the community, like the mods of the thing, were strict about her not being added because of like connotations behind her and whatnot. So unfortunately, like, she was going to be with Nasapone, but she had to be cut out because of it. I'm still disappointed at that. Yeah. Also, it took ages to get that Hagrid mural done, but I'm happy it was done because, rest in peace. Oh, you know, about like all of the art that has to do with her and her parents and situations that they get into. You know. If you know, you know.
I don't know, but okay.
Also, if you notice Long Starlight, I planned that one, but she was originally going to be well, let's just say she's going to be a lot longer than she turned out to be.
What
or
were
a
the
lot shorter,
connotations
should I
with
say.
apogee, Hazy?
Huh?
What were the connotations with apogee?
Oh, incest.
There you go.
Basically, because that's so dominant. Because that's so dominant in the artwork of her, that's become associated with her, and they didn't want any of that. So, yeah. Apparently that's all that she was to them, so, yeah. I would have loved to have her in the canvas, because she's a cute little filly, and I like her design, but unfortunately, no. Which is funny, because there's like a bunch of Anon fillies, and yet that also has some odd implications too, but... Actually, was she? I'm pretty sure there's a couple of non-fillies in there. Or was she not allowed either? I forget. Oh, fucking hell, the screen's gone down to 144 quality on my end. There we are.
All green on my end.
Yeah, it was just on my end, it just randomly dipped down to 144p.
Okay. Strange. Oh god. There's no way that's gonna happen.
What was I doing? There was something I wanted to reference that was related to that. Fuck, I've completely gone off the rails now. I referenced that for something. Okay, I remember now. Bees was talking about isolating stems, and that related to PMD2, and then that reminded me of art that was PMD2 related that was on this canvas. Right. Okay. That's where my train of thought went. Okay. Now we know where I went off. Time to go back on. Let's see. What's some example? What examples do I have of that? I need to find the flutter guitar, and I had an image for it. I can't fucking find it. I wanted to have it in the alternate Soviet thing. I made an edit of a guitar. Oh wait, it searches in links too? Okay, this is going to take a while.
Right. Any other ideas?
Ideas for what?
Just anything for me to do right now. I'm running low on ideas for slide design.
Have you done the hype section yet?
At the start of the stream, you mean? Yes. That's kind of what all of these are for. like Rarity, Pinky,
Okay.
Flutters, Rainbow here.
Is there a introduction yet?
Yes, I've written. So the only thing I haven't written is the outro for the presentation, and I don't really think I can do that until the rest of it is done, because I need to summarize everything that's happened.
Do we have like I'm sure that's like as part of the outro or something. Do you have like a script written for explaining the mare, which is real and which isn't? Also, maybe you can do duplicate each of the slides and then do the reveal as to which one is real, so you can move to the next one afterwards. So it's like
perhaps
because as far as I'm aware, like the idea is to like have a poll in the chat for people to choose which one is real and which one isn't.
Yeah, well,
something.
I mean, we can put like
then,
we can put some kind of picture on what is and what isn't, like a big tick and a cross on something or other. I don't know, but these slides
like,
aren't really
revealing
all
would
that
be a bit
complicated.
more exciting, like instead of like all at the end, like like
Yeah, we
keep
well,
one slide going,
yeah, I was always
wait for a
yeah.
little bit and then move on to the next slide
So
that has the
I was always going to reveal at the time,
right
before moving on to the next one. Yes, I was always going to do that.
So maybe you can do a slide before that's explaining like the rules of the game, like the whole tell which one is real, and vote it using the polls or something.
I suppose.
And then yeah, like duplicate each, and then do the reveal. Maybe grey one out potentially, a little bit. The real one grayed out, and which one's AI or which one's real. Wait, what's going to be the focus? Like which one is AI or which one's the real one?
I
or
don't
maybe
know.
not grey either out. Maybe just have one revealing as one AI and one real, like just text. Yeah, that seems more simple.
Could go either way, really.
So, Stinky, how's finding the software for PMD2 going? Like, having any luck or? Man, it feels weird to use the first name like, "Hey, Stinky." What's like? It feels like it is almost. just using that rather than Pinky. PMD2, you know, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2. You were looking for a thing to be able to separate the stems or something, or was that Beastnuts doing it? Hold on, I'm confused. Which one was it? Oh no, it's Beastnuts that was looking for the tools. Never mind. But your resources to do SM64? Okay, I've really lost track of. Oh right, that's why, because they mentioned that you could help them with rendering it or something, and I think you were confused as to that. So maybe them mentioning made me think that you were the one that did it. Anyways, Bees, wait, is Bees still in the chat? No, I think they left. Okay. Oh yeah, Docs. Yeah, I'd also like a stem of that, because having Mares being able to do that one would be awesome. Such a great song. But then the problem would be, which mares do I want to get to sing it? Probably gentle voice mares like Fluttershy would do a good job, but I feel like I've been doing too many Fluttershy stuff. Why is making content so difficult sometimes? Like deciding which mares get the spotlight. Yeah, it being more authentic would be better because it means that when it's the pony sings it, it'll sound more similar to the original. Like being able to re-synth it would be fine. Like if it was just a MIDI, like I could just plug that into LMMS and I could just have a standard synth for it. And if it sounds like close enough, I could feed it in. So just the MIDI would be cool. But yeah, if you can get the sound font along with it, that'd be even better. Partly because it also means that I could use that sound font to make more Mario 64-esque music. Oh, okay, I'm not finding it here. I'm just gonna have to re-download it off Desu. Fucking hate the fact that I'm not. It's more organized to begin with. I could have. I would already have everything sorted. Here it is. Okay, I'm just going to save that again. What was the file name I uploaded it with? It's not going to show. Oh wait, no, there it is. Yeah, it was underscore. Oh, it was numbers. Fucking hell. Right, of course. Well, I found it at least, so I can add that in. Add 5 frozen. Can you still hear, or is my audio messing up?
No, I think you're alright.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, my Firefox is completely freezing up for no reason whatsoever. Like nothing's taking up resources. There we are. Clipper, how do I change an image on a slide, or like change what's underneath?
What are you trying to do?
Wait,
Sorry.
hold on. I think I can. Oh wait, never mind. I found it. I can replace the image. It's all good.
Okay.
By URL, paste that in. Replace. There we are. Although, can I like?
Is it just me, or is there like a black border on this image? Is that... It's like the black outline leaking through or something?
No.
No.
It's just the picture is ever so slightly smaller than the size of the slide. So the outline you're seeing there is just the slide below.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. One, 2, 3, 9, 6, 2.
Hmm.
Oh wait, no, wrong numbers. 1, 2, 6, 7, 6. Yeah, might be best to just... I don't like the white background on the black. I might have to separate the thing, or maybe I could just add all of these in. What do you think? Should I separate these and add them in as like just instruments of all the ponies?
Separate what?
Like if I can...
If there's a way you can do that makes sense, sure. But
I
think you might struggle to fit that many guitars on one slide.
True. So maybe I'll just use the example that I was doing, or maybe just Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash guitar, because I could show the guitar that an example of what Vol showed earlier. That
it's actually Twilight.
That Rainbow guy. Wait, really? It sounded like Rainbow Dash. Are you sure?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, because you made it, but like that. No, that's Rainbow Dash. Hold on, let me play it again. See if I can hear a Twilight in it. Fuck off. Oh, yeah, that's my bro. Okay. Oh, he's all the way up north. Okay. Where's the rainbow? Is that the rainbow? Yep, that's Apogee. That's not Aurora, that's Apogee. Fun fact, Apogee is the highest part on an orbit, as opposed to Perigee, I think it is?
Yeah.
Is the lowest point in an orbit? Yeah. Spice! Yeah, now that you mention Twilight, there's some parts of it that can sound like her a little, but most of it sounds like Rainbow. It's almost like a merger of the two. Like Twilight plus electric guitar equals Rainbow Dash.
mean, to be fair, I didn't use any clustering, so.
Yeah. Which Twilight did which Twilight did you use? The singing or the?
Yeah, the singing.
Okay. Was it the alt or the main one?
And the main one.
Okay.
There's only one main one, like apart from the.
Oh, really? Because Rainbow has a alt.
Yeah,
there
that
an
was
alt
like
under
season
the
one,
alt.
because I felt like her voice was like too different. Like
Right.
if you listen to like some of
Yeah.
the EQG songs, her voice is like really different.
Yeah, I don't listen to any of the EQG stuff. Yeah, I feel like it'd be fun to plug in ponies just into more instrumentals and stuff. Oh, cool! You're getting close to the mystery dungeon stuff. Awesome. Let me know if you succeed, because I'm very eager to. I'd be very eager to get midis and stuff of that, or at least denoting a method that works that I'd be able to try myself. Yeah, there's so much good music in it. I'd love to improve it further by getting Mares to voice the songs. Ponymon Mystery Dungeon. Or something. Right. What's I doing? Right, separating guitar. Fucking. I feel like I'm getting especially off track. Maybe I should just do the rainbow guitar one, because that'd be easier to edit out, and also it means it'd be a good excuse to do not that one. It'd be a good excuse for people to spam that emoji. Not emoji, emote. Fuck now.
Is there any one pony who's associated with painting or drawing?
I guess
Tree hugger.
Who, sorry?
Tree hugger.
Tree hugger?
I mean, she's
Sweetie Belle
not subject.
also. It didn't in the
You mean like
episode
main
where
characters or background?
Either or. So basically my idea is to introduce the AI versus real art game by having the AI art represented by a changeling that's drawn a really shit picture. Or actually, no. A changeling that's drawn a really nice picture versus a low-skill, soulful picture, I guess. Like crayon drawing, I guess. We could do it that way.
Sweetie Belle in the episode with Rarity, she drew with crayons, didn't she?
Yes, and I remember there was also a scene somewhere where Pinky was drawing with some crayons as well.
It was the one where Sweetie Belle washed the sweater that Rarity, the cotton one, and it shrunk. Oh, I'm trying to remember what the episode was called, but you'd know the one. The one I'm referring. Because what I can remember the most is just the fact that that's the episode that in Friendship is Witchcraft with Sweetie Bot. Scanning Scanning. Fabulous item located.
Okay.
Drawing. Insufficient beauty. Or something like that. Yeah, that's what reminded me of it, so seems to be the most applicable.
Okay. Here's my. Ponies. So we've added disguised rainbow. These ponies are looking a little small over here. And we've got Cinderglow, Nasaclone, Milky Way.
I mean, they are little ponies.
Yeah, but relative to the size of the chairs is more the point I'm making. I mean, if you look at Nasapone, right, if we were to extrapolate the size of her body, she'd be ending like down here or something. She needs to be kind of like twice as big.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
God damn it, okay.
I know, sorry.
I was trying to make them slightly smaller than Luna, because like Luna is like, you know, like as a princess, like she's
Luna
still
is
small.
more like the actual size that the pony should be.
I like the
I think
the I forget, is that Celestia or Cadence?
That's a pink toy Celestia.
That's right.
Next on Horse Radio, we have
Is that the one that says it's Cadence?
music.
Like it voices itself and says, "Hi,
No.
I'm Princess Cadence."
No, I'm pretty sure it's still Celestia. It's just like for some reason they
Okay.
just make her pink.
Because I remember there was one in particular that was like that or something. I think it was shown in the one of the anthologies. Okay, let me just clean these edges a little bit. I'm glad I'm not the only one with a creaky ass chair.
Yeah. Okay, it's nearly 11 now, so I think I'll get off now, but I've got my idea for introducing the AI game. So
cool.
We've got the low quality soulful image versus the sort of high quality but also slightly creepy AI image. Pinky drawing with her crayons versus a changeling pretending to be a real artist. So I need to add a canvas with a nice-ish looking drawing behind the changeling, I think.
Okay.
And I'll probably develop that idea a bit more. Right. I think that the frequency of panel planning sessions is still fine. perhaps in the final month we'll up the number of sessions by 1 or 2 a week, just to make sure we get this properly done. But for now, I think we're all right. I'm not going to be around at all over the weekend, so don't expect any streams. That does unfortunately mean I'm going to miss tomorrow's new content stream, which is unfortunate. But
what's involved with those streams, anyways? Is that just new content that's been on the board or on the?
So some very dedicated anons scour the board and a bunch of pony YouTube channels for all of the new pony content released in the past month. We play it all in one go.
Okay, cool. Wonder if any of my stuff that was on there like a while back.
There definitely will be.
To revisit them.
There definitely will be stuff from you. There has been in the past as well.
Okay, cool.
I think there are some guys who do recordings. So if you go in the archive of rewatch streams, there's usually someone who posts a VOD or something. They do tend to be quite long, so trying to find any one or any place where one of yours specifically gets played is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
But it's there
Well,
somewhere.
see, like a bunch of the new stuff.
That,
Sorry.
like, lets you seek to a particular. So it like uses a SciTube interface and just like loads of videos right there as they were.
Oh, okay.
And you can like seek to basically all it does is just logs the chat that was going on at that point. So.
Okay. You have to show me how to use that at some point. Later though. I need to head off. Right. For the purposes of writing the little summary thing, is there anything noteworthy from anyone that you want to put in there?
What was that saying?
For the summary of the stream post that I do, is there anything noteworthy that you've done? Anyone new that should go in there? Because I only see what I do, you know.
Yeah, it's just mostly slide work.
Slide work, cool. Would you say your script is complete or near complete for the first draft?
Yeah.
Okay, so it would be correct for me to say first draft of Sovit's script complete.
Yep.
Okay. Hazy?
Has that? Sorry, I'm a bit distracted by I just added the thing to the slide, which is what I was editing for, just so that way I don't forget about it.
Okay.
I may adjust its position later or tweak it. Did you ask something?
Yes. For writing the summary of the stream post, is there anything that you've done that's... Yeah, so is there anything you've done that should go in there?
I don't think there's much that I did in particular other than work on the alternative uses, and I've done written some more tips and tricks thing, but that's more on the planning document and nothing in the slides yet.
That's fine. So
it's just
slides or script, it's fine. Just need to keep people updated on what's going on. So, alright. Alright, I think I can work with that. That's enough. Right, I'll head out now, and I'll see you. I'll be back on Monday to do an animation stream, and then we'll be back here on Tuesday. Okay.
Cool.
Alright, see ya.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.